rival wolf attacks have been occurring, forcing the direwolf to spend the past few weeks exploring ways of strengthening your pack when an urgent message arrives for your leader regarding some troublesome tigers. Seeing the direwolf depart immediately, your wolf pack is instructed to remain behind and keep an eye on the other clans. The solitary foxes have been working in skulks, invading the other animals' territories and scavenging from the land. Your wolf pack must address the problem quickly before it escalates further. Dealing with the foxes, they quickly submit to your wolf pack, revealing the truth about their strange behavior, sharing that all the animals are getting sick due to the contaminated water. Their skulk of foxes was forced to seek out fresh water in other territories. Before you can look into the matter, you must ensure the other rival wolves don't seek vengeance against the foxes. With no sign of the direwolf's return, your pack is becoming restless without its alpha, questioning if they can trust the other animals. For the time being, you must fill the role. Instruct your pack to investigate the contaminated water and explore the fox territory. Your pack discovers that the water is polluted with volcanic toxins that are flowing downstream. The investigation is interrupted as a neighboring lightning storm wakes some bears from their hibernation. Confused and frustrated, the bears begin to restlessly roam the forest, causing all sorts of destruction. Your wolf pack will need to ensure it's strong enough to hold your territory while also attempting to calm the bears down. In the absence of the direwolf, your wolf pack has grown more powerful in strength and influence, making it quite the prize for any new alpha looking to claim the throne. Examine the water surrounding the bears' hunting grounds for clues regarding the poisoned water. The bears, however, do not take a liking to your presence. Expect heavy resistance. Moving further north, the water level appears to have risen dramatically due to a nearby flood. The wolves are suddenly ambushed by a leap of leopards near the border of the bear hunting grounds. Your pack must survive a series of attacks and find out what the leopards are doing there. Rival wolf packs can smell blood in the air. Ensure your pack can hold the ground on all fronts. It has been ages since the direwolf has left the pack, causing tensions to increase amongst the stronger wolves as desires to claim the title of alpha grow. With pressure rising, time is of the essence. Enter the leopard territory and investigate more clues regarding water contamination. You discovered the source of contamination. The tigers have been mining obsidian stones from the river by directing hot molten lava into the stream. Quickly avoid discovery and redirect the flow of lava away from the riverbed. Careful, as there are rival wolf clans who would appear to be conspiring against you and would like nothing more than to see you fail. The lava flow has been stopped. However, the river will take a while to recover. The tigers are enraged with your interference and are retaliating against your wolves. Defeat them and keep them from tampering with the river any further. After your pack defeated the tigers, they revealed they were given the direwolf's mark. With it, they were able to access the volcano, evidence that their instructions came directly from the direwolf. A quarrel breaks out amongst your pack as the strongest wolves prepare to contest for the title as alpha. Seek out the direwolf and challenge him to take his place as the new leader of the Wilderlands. Your pack picked up the direwolf's scent, which led them back to the fox's territory. It's possible that the foxes may have a part to play in his disappearance. They appear nervous and aggressive to your presence. Interrogate them to find out what they know. The foxes reveal that when the direwolf left your pack, the rival wolves were preparing an ambush for him in the fox's territory. They forced the foxes to remain silent as the wolves lay a trap for him. However, when faced with the direwolf, some of the rivals fled in fear. Those that remained managed to drive him into the bear territory. The direwolf has not been seen since. Now aware of your presence, the rival wolves have begun to blame you for a nearby drought due to you tampering with the river. Some of them have even begun to openly challenge you for the reign of the Wilderlands. Holding the rival wolves off at bay, you continued your search for the direwolf in the bear territory. With the rival wolves lurking in the nearby shadows, watching your every move, you encounter a giant cave bear in your path, a fierce beast that seems conflicted and unapproachable, hell-bent on destruction. You are forced to face the giant beast if you wish to learn the whereabouts of the direwolf. The giant cave bear appears to have been corrupted by some kind of force and unleashed on your pack. Tired of searching for the direwolf, the members of your pack begin to get restless. The stronger wolves come forward to challenge one another for leadership amongst themselves. Leadership can only be claimed once the direwolf is found and defeated. Settle the quarrels and get your pack back on track. Regrouping your pack, your quest to find your alpha continues. The drought stretched on, causing nearby wildfires to break out. Even polar bears have been sighted invading from the north. Face the polar bears and stop them from causing any harm to the Wilderlands. Driving the polar bears out of the territory, your pack begin to question if the bears are perhaps working with the rival wolves. Search the territory for any clues and challenge the alpha bears to get to the bottom of these strange events. Suffering many losses against the bears, you learn of a group of panthers transporting obsidian through Wilderlands. You send out a scouting party, but they do not return. The panthers must have your scout party cornered. rescue your wolves, and find out where they are taking the obsidian stones. The panthers disperse in multiple directions, evading capture, when interesting news of the direwolf is brought to you by the foxes. He appears to be alive, as his howl has been heard near the volcanic area. As your journey to find the direwolf draws to a close, the rival wolves emerge from the shadows and begin to ransack Wilderlands. Protect the foxes, bears, and cats from the rivals' coup attempt. The rival wolves still lack the strength to completely overthrow Wilderlands, yet some of them appear to be getting stronger and more aggressive. Following the distant howls carried by the wind, your pack finally tracks down the missing direwolf. He is located deep in a pit. Free him so that he can face the pack's judgment for his betrayal. Freed from the pit, the dire knows that his days as the leader are in the past. He must now face judgment for his betrayal, for instructing the tigers to try and wake the dragon, and for polluting the river with obsidian. The time has come. Face him and claim the title as the new Alpha. With the direwolf's dying breath, he shares the truth. In a desperate attempt to strengthen your pack against a rising threat of rival wolf clans, he sought out the tigers and their promises of ancient dragon power. The tigers needed access to the volcano, and he needed their secrets. However, after the river started to get contaminated, the tigers refused to abandon the mission. With that, the direwolf concludes his final words and lays his head to rest in eternal slumber. Your pack, weakened from previous battles, stumbles to their feet when they are suddenly challenged by the rival wolves. The rivals seem overconfident and empowered by some kind of evil. Defend your pack and stand your ground as leader of the Wilderlands. In utter shock, your pack is defeated. Your wolf pack pulls himself up from the ground in defiance. In a strange turn of events, outnumbered by the ever-growing rival wolves, you are forced to finish the direwolf's work and obtain the dragon's power if you wish to defeat this evil enemy. Use its power to defeat the onslaught of rival wolves. First, you must find the tiger's stash of obsidian stones and wake the dragon. Manipulated and used to do the tiger's dirty work, your wolf pack is enraged with furious vengeance. Hunt down the tigers and make them pay for their treachery. Claim the obsidian stones in the name of your fallen direwolf. Defeating the tigers, your pack of wolves are ambushed by multiple rival wolf clans who now hold the title as leaders of Wilderlands. It appears the rival wolves and tigers are working together. Outnumbered, your pack is forced to flee to live and fight another day. Quickly regroup and rescue any of your wolves that might not have made it out of the onslaught. Unable to obtain the obsidian stones, you must now try to stop the wolves and tigers from claiming the dragon's power for themselves. Travel to the volcano and find the entrance to the dragon's lair. It appears that those in close proximity to the dragon have fallen prey to its power. This explains why the other wolf clans began to rival you for your leadership and why the tigers betrayed the direwolf. Your pack must evacuate the other animals from the dragon's proximity. As the tigers and wolves attempt to wake the dragon themselves, an earthquake strikes as the legendary dragon begins to slowly wake. The rival wolves and tigers team up against you as they eagerly wait to claim the dragon's power for themselves. Having defeated the rival wolves and reclaiming your title as leader of Wilderlands, you now approach your final battle with the dragon himself. The volcano erupts as the dragon rises to the surface, turning on those who woke him. Facing impossible odds against an impenetrable foe, the dragon suddenly starts to twist and coil in the air, unleashing loud shrieks while shielding its face with its wing. In a bright flash of light, your whole pack receives a surge of power that rises up from within. It appears that an invisible power from the core of the forest has woken. The guardian himself has risen to aid you in your fight against the malicious dragon. Defeat the flying serpent before it corrupts the whole of Wilderlands. As the defeated dragon falls back to the ground, smoldering in its own ashes, it begins to laugh and starts mocking you, knowing all too well that its dragon brood lays waiting, festering in the caves throughout Wilderland. Seek out the remaining dragon hatchlings and restore peace in Wilderlands once more as the new Alpha.